What's poppin', everyone? Welcome back to the Shuffle Squad. Zach Lesage here. Today we're going to be going over an early Lost Origin Decklist profile, and that's going to be on nothing other than Hisuian Goodra VSTAR. Its first attack, Rolling Iron, does 200 damage, but you reduce damage by 80. Paired with other things such as Radiant Gardevoir from the set, you're going to be doing minus 100. This deck plays Crystal Cave, so it's kind of a big tanky. With it being Dragon, no weakness as well, so that could be pretty good. And its V-Star power allows you once during your game to just heal everything from this Pokemon. This is one of my favorite decks coming out from Lost Origin. I was able to work on it with my friends Vaughn O'Brien and Calvin Connor, and we came up with a list that we really like, so I'm really excited to share this with you. At the time of this video, Lost Origin should just be releasing on PTCGO, so if you want to jump right into the action, you totally can. In real life, go to atlastcg.com, plug in code TSS12 to save 12% on your order of physical cards, sealed Lost Origins product, anything else like that. It also supports the squad. If you're trying to build the deck online super quick, go to ptcgostore.com, plug in code TSS5 to save 5% off your order, or if you're one of our Patreon members, you get access to a code that saves you 10%. Check out the description if you want to join Patreon. The savings might just be worth it, and we have like almost 20 articles, so check that out. That being said, let's jump into this deck list, and let's get it. So here we have it. This is the Hisuian Goodra VSTAR deck list. It's also available in the description, so once it's available for Lost Origins on PTCGO, PTCG Live, you can copy and paste that right one in there. Again, use code PTCGO Stores TSS5 to save 5% off the PTCGO store. That being said, we got Goodra VSTAR. Hisuian Goodra V is really more of a means to the end to evolve into the Hisuian Goodra VSTAR. And our whole goal is to really prevent our opponent from doing damage. So we have its attack that's hitting for 200 for water, metal, colorless, and we're doing minus 80. The Radiant Gardevoir allows us to reduce another 20 from our opponent's Pokemon V. And then we have Crystal Cave to heal some damage off. So that's really the premise of this. If you take too much, you have your V-Star ability. You could pull the trigger on that and then just stop your opponent like from getting that OHKO. They can get close to it, but that's really that kind of threshold. I'm still deciding if we want to have Big Charm in here or anything else like that, but right now I think Choice Belt is great. So you could do 200 plus 30 from Choice Belt. Bosses up your opponent's Pokemon V and knock them out. Very similar to how Duraludon V Max decks get with that 220 kind of threshold. The 230 kind of saves us a turn. So that's the idea beyond that. How are we powering up this Pokemon is the big question. And that's Mirage Gate, the card right here underneath the Hisuian Goodra VSTAR. It allows you to search your deck for up to 2 different types of energies and attach them however you like. As long as you have 7 cards in your Lost Zone, you get cards in your Lost Zone by using Comfey's ability, which allows you to look at a few cards, and then you get to choose one into the Lost Zone. And then we have Colress's Experiment, which allows you to draw some cards and remove the rest of the Lost Zone. And of course, that's really where we're at. Those are really our two ways. We have Colress and we have Comfey. And those working well with Scoop Up Net. You could use Scoop Up Net, Comfey, switch Scoop Up Net, and utilize the Comfey quickly, so that we can attack ASAP with Goodra VSTAR and just start like reducing our opponent's damage. I think that works out incredibly well. And we could just kind of tank off damage. So against single prize card decks, they might not be able to hit our level of HP. We have no weakness, so it's one of those things where you can probably tank some hits, heal some, use our V-Star ability, and overcome our opponent that way. The main goal is to try to get 10 in your Lost Zone so that you're able to use Fantina, because Fantina says as long as you have 10 or more in our Lost Zone, reduce by 120 from your opponent's Pokemon V. So 120 from there, 80 from the Goodra's attack, that's 200 from Gardevoir, reduce 220, and then you could Pal Pad it back into the deck, and you're chilling and you're hitting for 200. Like, to me, I think this seems like an ultimate, like, kind of Stonjourner VMAX-esque take on the deck. I mean, we could reduce a lot of damage. We could tank a lot of damage. And it just seems like that's really the basic premise of this deck. There's nothing else fancy. Ultra Ball, Quick Ball are just there to get your other stuff out. Lost Zone, all the extra pieces. Then we're good to go. And this is the general idea. I mean, we're going to Comfey, mill through our deck. There is a world where we might actually cut a Hisuian Goodra V, just so we have a higher chance to start with Comfey. I have seen a few lists go with that route. But right now, I just wanted to go really basic, really flat out. And you can see this strategy working. Like, just tanking 100 damage, tanking 220 damage, healing everything, accelerating energies really quick. These are the kind of making of a really good tier 1 deck. I could ramble on here forever, but I think it's one of those things where we will be featuring this deck on our channel in the future, so by all means be sure to check that out once we get there. This is the early list. It's been already available for those who subscribe to Patreon about a week in advance, maybe 2 weeks when I had the original concept go up there. But as always, we're always refining lists, and it's not just me. We got Alex Shemansky, Gabriel Smart, all that stuff working on lists too. So by all means, check that out on our Patreon. Again, that's in the description. But yeah, this is what we got going on for Hisuian Goodra VSTAR. I think it's an awesome deck, and I hope you get a chance to check it out. Pick up some cards from Lost Origins today. And that's what we got going on with this video today. As you can see, Mirage Gate is going to be one of the key leading factors in a lot of these new decks. The Hisuian Goodra deck, amazing rare, Reshiram, Giratina V-Star, a lot of cool new decks utilize this card, getting 7 into the Lost Zone, and then just ripping your energies. It reminds me of Blacephalon and the Beast Ring and all that kind of stuff. So combination of this card with anything sounds absolutely amazing. So be sure to check out the Shuffle Squad for more Lost Origin content. Again, go to atlastcg.com, plug-in code TSS12, go to ptcgostore.com, plug-in code TSS5, or you can join our Patreon, get a special code. I mean, right now I'm leading our Patreon for the rest of the team, giving everyone access to premium quality articles. We're cutting out all the fluff and just giving you exactly what it is. Superior quality deck lists, Discord roles, opportunities to talk to the squad, and everything else goes back into supporting us. If you haven't already, give this video a like, share the video with your friends, and subscribe. All that stuff really helps. Super excited to be back making more content, and we'll catch up with all y'all real soon. Stay tuned for some messages from our sponsors. Peace out and have a great one.
The Shuffle Squad is proudly sponsored by Atlas Collectibles, the best place to buy any trading card game product online. Visit atlastcg.com and at the checkout screen, make sure to use code TSS12 to save an unbeatable 12% off your entire order. Atlas Collectibles will ship your product anywhere in the world, so make sure you're taking advantage of the 12% savings with TSS12. If you're looking for PTCGO codes, they have them there as well at atlaspokemart.com. And the best part is, the TSS12 code works there as well. And if Pokemon is not your thing, don't worry. Go to atlastcg.com and see all the other amazing trading card game products they have there to offer.
The Shuffle Squad is partnered with PTCGO Store to provide our community with the best access to Pokemon TCG codes. They have codes available 24/7, instant email delivery, and you can save 5% off by using code TSS5. If you're a YouTube member or Patreon supporter, you'll have access to a special code that gets you 10% off. So what are you waiting for? Use code TSS5 today and save 5% on your next order of codes on any codes available at ptcgostore.com.
This video is sponsored by PokeXWord.com, the best place to get your fill of Pokemon-inspired puzzles. New puzzles are posted every Sunday, and it's a great way to disconnect and have some fun. Not only that, but they also host monthly giveaways on their channel. I personally complete these puzzles every week and can honestly say that they're pretty challenging. They've recently added a puzzle with flavor text only, which is a ton of fun. Be sure to follow PokeXWord on Twitter to get notified when new puzzles are posted and when their giveaways are live.
Check out the Late Night Series Season 6, brought to you by myself, Zach Lesage, and the Shuffle Squad. We're going to be running a bunch of sick events for the Pokemon community, and they start on August 30th. So one thing you might be noticing here is that there's an EU time and an NA time. We have one at 12 p.m. Eastern, which works out to about 5 p.m. in London. And then we have one at 7 p.m. Eastern, which should help out a lot of players on the West Coast play in this event. That being said, we still have a lot of cool things going on. Expect similar prizing that we've had for other Late Night Series events. Expect better staffing, expect better tournament experiences, and of course we do have a stream going up for this season as well, and I will be streaming the event on Twitch. That being said, we have the whole season up on the Play Limitless website. Late Night 51 all the way through 70 runs until we hit the Invitational on November 5th. So check that out, sign up today, and support Zach Lesage events and the Shuffle Squad. See you there.
The Shuffle Squad is an organization focused on bringing light to the Pokemon community. We love everything that there is to do with Pokemon, and we hope that you do too. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, following us, and commenting on this video to let us know what you'd like to see in the next video on the channel. Thank you so much for watching this video in its entirety, and we hope to see you next time.